I was 21 when this happened. My best friend Leo and I decided to spend the weekend in a cabin his family owned deep in the Appalachian Mountains. The place had no cell service, no Wi-Fi, no distractions, exactly what we thought we needed to disconnect from the stress of college. The cabin was old but cozy, surrounded by thick woods and far from any town. It sat at the edge of a small, overgrown trail we were warned not to explore too deeply. According to Leo's uncle, it was easy to get lost out there, and more than one hiker had gone missing in the past. We laughed it off, thinking it was just a scare tactic to keep us close to the cabin. The first day was uneventful. We chopped wood, drank some beers, and played cards by lantern light. That night, we heard what sounded like something heavy moving through the woods just outside. We chalked it up to a bear or maybe a deer. Still, we locked the doors and windows just to be safe. The next morning, we found large prints in the mud near the cabin. They weren't animal tracks. They looked human, but distorted, like someone had walked barefoot, but with long, uneven toes and dragging something behind them. Leo joked it was Bigfoot. I didn't find it funny. Later that afternoon, I spotted something strange in the woods. A shape, tall, thin, pale, just barely visible between the trees. I blinked, and it was gone. I told Leo, and he looked uneasy but didn't say much. We decided to light a fire early that evening and stay close to the cabin. Around midnight, I woke up to the sound of something tapping on the window above my bed. Not scratching, tapping. Rhythmic, deliberate. I lay still, barely breathing until it stopped. When I finally worked up the courage to peek through the curtain, there was nothing there. The next morning, we both agreed something wasn't right. Leo wanted to leave, but I convinced him to stay one more night. I regret that more than anything. That evening, the tapping started again, this time on multiple windows. We turned off the lights and crouched in the center of the cabin, clutching the fireplace poker and a kitchen knife. There were footsteps circling the cabin, slow and dragging. Then, they stopped. For hours, nothing happened. We stayed frozen in place, too scared to move. Eventually, exhaustion took over, and I must have dozed off. When I woke up, the door was wide open. Leo was gone. I ran outside, calling his name, but the woods swallowed my voice. I followed the trail for hours, screaming, crying, until I stumbled back to the cabin at dawn, completely alone. The police searched for days. They found no trace of Leo, no footprints, no sign he ever left the cabin. I told them everything about the tapping, the figure, the strange tracks. They didn't believe me, said Leo probably wandered off and got lost. But I know what I saw. I know something was out there. I've never gone back. Sometimes, though, when I'm trying to sleep, I hear that tapping again, and I wonder if whatever took Leo is still looking for me.